Manage your stress response with paced breathing. The practice of paced breathing as a form of meditation and mindfulness is becoming increasingly widespread. Celebrities, professional athletes, and experts all talk about the benefits of paced breathing. Why? Because paced breathing is a highly effective way to change your physiology from fight-flight to rest and digest. It's an excellent strategy to manage your stress response and cope with feelings of anxiety and panic. Paced breathing works because when we inhale, our heart rate speeds up a little bit, and when we exhale, the reverse happens and our heart slows down a little bit. So if we spend more time exhaling longer, we effectively slow our heart rate down more, and we activate our rest and digest response. Here's an easy breathing exercise you can do. It's called long exhale breath. When you breathe in, count your inhale. You'll probably count to anywhere from 3 to 5. Let's just say 4 as an average. Inhaling to a count of 4 is usually a pretty comfortable rate. Now exhale and aim to double it to a count of 8 or more. To make your exhale longer, you can purse your lips like you're blowing out a candle, but do it gently and slowly. It takes about 10 to 12 seconds to complete one full breathing cycle of inhale and exhale. That's the equivalent of about 5 to 6 breaths in a minute. 2 minutes of long exhale breath, that's just 10 breaths, can reduce your heart rate, relax your breathing, calm your stress response, and give you an overall feeling of focus and relaxation. How to develop a habit. The thing about breath and other skills is that it's harder to do them if you only try when you're already in an emergency. This is like trying to learn to swim when you're drowning. That's why we have emergency drills, to develop a habit so we can easily do what we've practiced and we don't panic trying to think of what to do. The Asaro tribe of Indonesia and Papua New Guinea have a saying: knowledge is only a rumor until it lives in the muscle. That is to say, you can watch all the swimming videos you like, but you really won't know how to do it until you practice enough that it becomes a habit. At some point in your practice with breath or anything else, the action will become an automatic habit that you no longer have to think about. And when your body starts feeling stressed or tense, you will automatically fall back on slowing down your breath without having to think about it, because your brain knows what it needs. Does 2 minutes sound too long to practice breathing? Here are some tips to help you develop your habit. 1. Break it down to even smaller baby steps. Make it just 3 breaths. 2. Remember why you're doing it, to manage your stress response for a happier life. 3. Combine your action with a cue to remind you to do it. Examples of effective cues include lying in bed when you wake up in the morning, or at night when you're going to sleep, or each time you sit down to study or eat a meal, or when you transition from one study subject activity to another, or when you pick up your phone. So that's a lot of practice opportunities. To review, we just covered what happens in our bodies when we're stressed and how to manage our stress response, and how to develop a habit. Thanks for engaging, and see you next time.